While the judge did not grant Murdaugh a new trial as a result, Hill is under investigation by the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division for these allegations, including using her elected position for personal gain. So let's bring in our guest to unpack this latest development. We still have with us Alexis Rosenberg and Trey Gober. Now, I'm going to start with you, Alexis, because one of the things you said during the break was, why is she having a press conference here? And I'm wondering the same thing. She could have just stepped down. She didn't have to have a full-blown press conference. Why do you think she did that?
Drama, drama, drama. I mean, it just builds really for this book. I mean, the suspense of what she was going to say, what she was going to do. And we do have this book that she wrote that's currently on hold, but I'm assuming she's in hope of eventually it being released.
Exactly. Yeah, I know she wants to have it released. There were some allegations of plagiarism, and now it's on hold. Trey, why do you think she actually stepped down? Do you think that she's thinking she's going to be, found somehow responsible or culpable, and she's just trying to head off the path?
It's possible. She had the upcoming deadline of April 1 to announce whether she was going to run again for clerk, run for the office. So she basically had a very short timeline to make a decision anyway. Part of this might just be saving face for her career. She knows a lot of people there in the county, and she wants to make a statement as to why she's not running again and kind of put a little spin on it in her favor. But certainly it probably has a lot to do with publicity for the book. Exactly.
Now, Alexis, if in fact this internal investigation finds that she was unethical or had some issues as far as her behavior was concerned, do you think that could possibly open the door again for a motion for a new trial? Now, obviously, Murdaugh didn't get a new trial, but do you think it could open the door again for an argument?
I mean, there's definitely to open the door, but we do have, the appeal process too. And it does support it, because it was interesting after that, the judge said, denied the retrial. However, he did make a comment that she had gotten taken away or carried away with, the hope of being famous, which is also kind of a sort of admission that what she did was inappropriate, but just simply saying it wasn't enough to rise to granting a new trial.
Exactly. Trey, one of the things I was thinking of, there was so much evidence in this case. The fact that if she in fact did say these things to the jury, that she basically sort of goaded them and pushed them in the direction of a guilty verdict. If all of those things are true, it's a shame, because there wouldn't be this problem if she just hadn't said anything.
Exactly. And the judge ultimately said what she did, while inappropriate, didn't make a difference at the end of the day. We'll see what the appeals courts do with it. Certainly this defendant is well-heeled and going to be capable to pursue this defense and his appeals to the nth degree. But maybe the irony of all of it is, if all of this was to sell a book, the book would have sold a lot more had Mr. Murdaugh been found not guilty. For example, look at the O.J. Simpson case. We're still talking about it because of the not guilty verdict. And so for her to put her thumb on the scale for purposes of selling the book is counterintuitive. But it just shows that she really wanted more of a role in this trial than she really should have had.
Exactly. And she had so many years of experience. It's just too bad that, now she's stepping down, and we'll see what happens with her and with the book also. All right, Trey Gober, thanks so much for coming on with us. We really are glad that you were able to help us break this down, and hopefully you will be back sometime very soon. We have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere.